The present building of St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church is the third structure to serve the local community in the Soulard Market area of downtown St. Louis. The first church was built of wood in 1849 on what is now the site of the sanctuary of the current church. The church was founded by Father Simon Segrist to serve the German immigrants of the First Ward. A parish census in 1851 indicated that the church served over 2,000 people. On October 1, 1851, a cornerstone was laid for the new church, which was completed in 1853 and was built of brick. In 1858, Father Franz Galler became the pastor of St. Peter and Paul, and he remained pastor until he died 52 years later in 1910. Franz Galler was responsible for the construction of the present church, as well as for his other duties. By the early 1870s, the congregation had outgrown the church building, and Father Galler decided to build a new church. While German-American congregations in other cities had built their churches in Greek Revival and Italian styles, Galler wanted a church building that would reflect his German roots and those of his parishioners, and had the building designed in the German Gothic style. Franz Georg Hempler, a German architect who studied at the Royal Academy of Architecture in Berlin and had come to the United States in 1867, was hired to design the building. The cornerstone of the new church was laid in June of 1874, and the church was ready by December of 1875. The tower, which was not in Hempler's original plan, was completed in 1890. Its 5 bells, each named after a saint, were installed in 1891. The present church of St. Peter and Paul was directly in the path of the St. Louis cyclone storm of 1896. Although the church suffered severely, it was not wholly damaged. The church was renovated under the direction of Father Francis Krebs, who believed that the size of the church in the 1980s was too small for a congregation that had grown smaller due to its parishioners moving to the suburbs. Architect Mike Hughes, renovation designer Father John Buscemi, and archdiocesan consultants helped design the renovation. Carpenter Dale Preston did most of the construction, which was completed in 1984 at a cost of $50,000. The major construction involved taking out all of the pews and rearranging them in banked tiers around a new and simple altar table in the front third of the church. The result is a striking blend of tradition and innovation. Since the 1990s, Father Bruce Foreman has undertook a vigorous campaign to complete the restoration of the church and the parish buildings.